You're listening to an IOE podcast from the UCL Institute of Education. Powered by UCL Minds.
Rob, we still aren't hanging out in person at the IOE. Since we were last in the podcast, it seems so much has changed.
I know, still in a back bedroom or at the kitchen table, recording from afar. I hope everyone is listening to this podcast in the comfort and safety of their home or garden or on their daily exercise. Humera, how have you been finding it working from home?
Surviving a global pandemic isn't something I'd ever imagined experiencing in my lifetime. It really puts things into perspective. At my end, it's been really busy, lots of student work to get through, and at the same time, I've started a new multi-country study with colleagues about family life under COVID. Rob, what about you?
Yes, well, balancing work and homeschooling a lively 5-year-old is an interesting challenge. Let's say my level of respect for teachers has gone up several notches. Given the distance we're all operating at, it's great to be finding out what our colleagues are up to and interviewing some academics who are making a difference during this time.
In case you've forgotten, my name's Humera Iqbal, and I'm a lecturer in psychology at the Thomas Coram Research Unit at the UCL Institute of Education in the heart of London. Rob Webster, down the other line, is an associate professor at the Centre for Inclusive Education.
This upcoming season of the podcast definitely does have more of a focus on COVID-19 and its impacts on research in the real world. Academics play a fundamental role in ensuring students, key workers, families, communities, schools, colleges, universities, policymakers and others can benefit from our research and not get derailed by misinformation or fake news.
Yes, I definitely agree with you on that one. Distorted information can lead to some serious consequences. So, as academics, it's definitely one of the many ways in which we can contribute to the wider conversation. Besides the usual government recommendations, who should we be asking questions to?
Well, I'll be speaking to our colleagues Professor Alison Littlejohn about effective online learning and to Dr. Catherine Twamley about families and wellbeing during this pandemic. Humera, you work with Catherine on this research, don't you?
Yes, this is the research I just mentioned. Catherine, Dr. Charlotte Faircloth, and myself have been busy working away. I think you two are going to have a brilliant discussion about how families and households are managing in these difficult times. In the podcast, I'll be speaking to Dr. Guy Roberts-Holmes about baseline assessment and school accountability, as well as Professor Chris McManus about medical education post-COVID-19. Really looking forward to hearing all about these topics.
And remember, you can listen and subscribe to the IOE podcast on your preferred podcasting app to make sure you don't miss out whenever we release a new episode.
Rob, don't forget about our Spotify playlist.
Indeed, we've also been collecting favourite tunes from our guests and the podcast team. Just search Research for the Real World and find out what we've been listening to get us through the lockdown.
Thanks so much for downloading and listening to this IOE podcast from the UCL Institute of Education, University College London.